Hey everyone, Kelly Sayer here with the Diamond Arrow Group, and I wanted to do a video talking about the pros and cons of each of the self-defense tools I carry. Now there's a lot of self-defense tools out there. There's a lot of manufacturers who make very similar products. I'm only covering the ones that I carry because those are the ones I know the most information about. But I'm hoping by me pointing out certain features that if you see a different manufacturer's product, that you have some of those questions or some of those qualifications in your head so you can compare, no matter what brand or product you're looking at. So let's get started. Alarms. So I have the Mace personal keychain alarm. So what it is it gets activated by this little button here on the front and also up top here, and then you have to deactivate it by pushing a button that's on the back side. Now this does come with a clip, so you can easily attach it to your keychain. And then one neat little thing that I think a lot of people don't realize is it's actually a whistle as well at the bottom. So kind of a neat gadget. It has the batteries included. It's simple to use. All you do is have to push the button, and then again, to turn it off, you push on the back side. You can attach this to bags, to the zippers of a school bag, and because it's bright pink, it stands out, and it does say Mace on the front, so everyone will know exactly what it is, which, like I always say, could be a deterrent in itself. Just seeing that you have something that's going to make a lot of noise if it's pressed, if it's activated. This is good for creepers. If someone's getting too close to you, making you feel uncomfortable, they're not saying anything to you, this is a stranger, this is somebody who's maybe getting closer and closer and closer to you on the train, you can just push this and people are going to look and it's going to startle that creeper, which is probably enough for him to back away. If you don't... The next alarm I want to talk about is the new Mace clip alarm that I just started carrying. So with this one, excuse me, with this one, it clips to keychains or bags, like I said, the zipper hooks. But if you don't have a keychain, if you just have key fob, what can you do? And also I get a lot of questions for runner safety. So this is the clip model. Again, batteries included. You pull out the little tab. It's hands-free, easy to use. It does have a light at the bottom. You can kind of see it there. I won't shine it in your eyes. And you have to turn on and off this. So I'm gonna see if you can show it there. You can kind of see. One thing that's kind of neat is you can't push the button on unless you've got it ready to go. So now it's live. So let's see if I can get it on the screen there. If you, kind of reminds me of a pager. But if you are someone who walks, I think down in Minneapolis, the skyways, all of the connected, covered, heated walkways, since it's Minnesota and it's cold a lot, and there's lots of people in there. So this would be something good. You could clip to dress pants. You don't need pockets, which a lot of times women's pants don't have. If you are a runner, if you are a walker, it'll easily clip to any of your workout pants. Like I just put it on my pocket right now, again, like a pager almost. And how it's activated is you pull it off. So let's say again, that creeper situation where somebody's following you a little bit too close, somebody's making you uncomfortable and you don't have the words to say, or you don't know what to say, just having this and being like, whoops. And all it is you deactivate it by pulling the clip away. And again, you can turn it off. And now it's fine. So this is something that I think is a great tool for runners. Again, there you can kind of see the little light at the bottom. So that way it's hands-free. I would suggest an alarm when you're running in a more public environment, when you're running where there's a lot of people on trails. This will definitely deter the attacker that doesn't want any attention brought to themselves. But if it's someone intent and there's not a lot of people around for help, if they would hear the alarm, that's when you're going to want to take it the next level up. So a lot of times people who call me are worried about their kids. And so this is a cute little Panda alarm. that is great for kids. And as you can see, it comes with more of a tether. It has the hook that you can easily hook to a backpack. And what it is it's an alarm, and it also has light. So the lights, or this paw of the panda, activates the lights. And all it takes to activate this alarm is to pull it off. And as you can see, the eyes flashed. So this is something great for small children, because again, they just need attention brought to the fact that something's not right, something's going on. Maybe somebody's following them. Maybe someone just tried to offer them candy or pet my puppy and they're not leaving them alone even though they said, no, my mom says I can't do that. Or maybe an adult is asking them for help, and we should all be telling our kids, no adult should ever ask a kid for help. That should be your first clue. If anybody ever comes up to your kids and says, hey, can you help me with this? Say, nope, you need to find another adult. But this is something that's cute, that they can wear, that they can have, and all they need to do is pull the panda off in order to get the alarm to sound. And I want to tell a story because sometimes I think that helps the impact. The reason why I started carrying these is a friend of mine who works with child victims of different abuse had a 9-year-old girl who was scared to go to the park because she was worried that her assailant would come, show up, and attack her. And by having this tool, my friend reached out and said, do you have anything? And I was able to find this. This is cute. It's not scary looking, but it gave that little girl confidence that she had something, that gave her a little bit of power back, that she could have this at the park. And if she felt scared or nervous in the slightest, she could pull this and it would draw attention to adults. Because we always say, well, you know, I've heard people say, you know, people don't ignore car alarms. Well, the car alarm sounds different than this. You always have to think about what sounds have we become accustomed to. There's not many people that have gotten accustomed to this sound. And when there's kids around, when adults know that there's kids around and there's a loud noise alarm, people are going to look and pay attention. So again, this is a great little tool for kids, something they can have on their backpack, something they could probably wear around their neck if they wanted to. Not gonna fit mine. But this is another product that I carry. I'm excited about this. I'm gonna talk about Mace products. So, how many of you have Mace? Have you ever sprayed it? Because here's the thing, is each product, whether it's a Mace brand or a different brand, is going to have a different spray pattern. So I carry this. I also carry what are called water trainers so that women can try it when we're inside. This is just water. It's not Mace product. And so women can test. As you can see, that's where you lift the safety valve. And I've seen some people say, okay, well, you need to lift up and then push down. But one thing I think, maybe intentionally not, but the way this is designed, you could actually just push in and it's gonna lift the cap naturally. So unless you have acrylic nails or really long fingernails, that might be the only thing to consider, because you need to have your thumb on this. So if you had really long fingernails, you can see I don't. If you had really long fingernails, that might actually not make it very easy to use this product. So I always say, test it, try it. Most retailers who carry these products are going to have trainers or something. Again, you want to see the test pattern, and I will take this outside and spray this so you can see it. Just understanding that this is water and this product is actually gel. So it's a little bit thicker as it sprays, but you can go to the mace.com website and see the videos of them spraying Mace to see what it looks like. The thing I like about this is it does have up to 20 bursts. Now it says as soon as you have deployed this once, you're supposed to get a new one or replace it. Because in that moment of panic, you might just be holding it down and spraying a lot versus one little quick spray. And actually, I want you, empty the whole canister on your attacker. If that happens to you and you need to use Mace, empty the whole thing. Empty the whole thing. It can spray up to 12 feet. So that's really important. Also important to practice because so you know, is he at 12 feet? Is he getting too close? And having that in your mind that you are going to spray it is important because if they're getting super close, there's a 21-foot rule when it comes to law enforcement. If somebody has a knife and they're within 21 feet of you, you can escalate the response to a higher force, usually a firearm, because of how fast that 21 feet can be covered. So with this spraying at 12 feet, if somebody's getting that close, use it. Use it. Don't wait for them to get any closer. Another thing that's great about that, because it's gel, it tends to stick to their face. So it kind of drips, and you can see that in the videos online. This has UV dye in it. So what that means is if they've wiped it off, it still might be on their clothing. So if you shine a black light over them, they're gonna glow. They're gonna light up. So if by some miraculous way they're able to get it washed off, their face and eyes and skin have stopped burning, it still might have some of the UV dye on their clothing that would then signal to police that this is the guy who got maced. And if not by you, by someone, so they still need to talk to him. Now, people ask, well, should I have mace? Should I not have mace? I'm scared I'm gonna spray myself. The thing I like about this being that gel stream is there's still potential for blowback, but it's not as much as a mist spray. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also this, because it's your thumb, you're gonna extend and shoot. There's some products that I've seen where it's, more of a tube, and the top you push in like this. So they say to carry it like this. Well, me personally, I don't want to get it close and spray like that. I don't want this that close to my eyes, and it's a mist, and it only sprays 3 to 5 feet. Again, avoidance, I don't even want to get close to them, so that's why I prefer something like this. This is if you're going for a run or walk and it's not a public area, it's not a private area. In the example of a runner, if you're running somewhere that's more of a private route, the reason why I grabbed this particular one, I also carry pink and black, but this you can see the strap. And so what that does is you can slip that and put it right here. So as you're running, this is staying on your hands. In fact, I'll show you. Hold on. Play. So I took this out of there so you could see it. One thing too I like about the Mace products is they have kind of this nice little indentation. So if you're holding it, your fingers naturally go where they're supposed to go. Like I said, you push up. You don't have to push up. You just go push in. The reason why I like this for running is because I like to have my hands free when I'm running. I don't want to be thinking about this, and if your self-defense tool is not at the ready, it's not ready to go, it's not going to do you much good. So this you can put on your hand like this, and it's ready to go. And I've taken it, and you can run, you can walk, it's ready to go. I don't have to hold on to it. It's not heavy, and it's very light, and if for some reason you're like, yeah, my New Year's resolution is over already, you can take this off. This slides off very simply, and then you have what you can put on a keychain. Again, this product does you no good if it's at the bottom of your purse. So this is something where if you're going to be leaving a building, say work, or maybe a function, and walking to your car, have this ready to go. If you have, like I said, if you have the strap one, put it in your hands. It's still free, available. It's also good to fit. It fits in the palm of your hand. And it's not uncomfortable. It's easy to carry. So again, I'll take this outside and I'll spray it so you can see it. But wanted to show you this nifty little strap. And if that's not something, again, you can always hang it by a keychain. As long as it's not on the bottom of your purse.